Hey guys, so getting ready to post this video. We got another great product from Maker's Garage. Just got the side splitters installed. Um, I put a video out a couple months ago on the rear quarter splitters that go back on the back bumper, and just a couple weeks ago I got the larger side splitters that go on the in between the wheel wells. Got that installed, and hope everybody enjoys the install video and the final product. Take a look at the end with a little bit more of the close-up pictures and video. All in all, I'm real happy with it, and definitely you'll notice I made a mistake starting to do the install. I'm pretty sure I got myself mixed up because the instructions highlight the driver's side, and I started by installing on the passenger side because it was just easier access the way I had it parked in the garage. And ultimately I ended up putting them on the wrong ones on the wrong sides, so they ended up being backwards. Appreciate a few of you that reached out when I had some pictures on Instagram and let me know without actually being nasty about it. You were just, politely saying, hey man, you got that wrong. So luckily I caught it with only having one installed, and got all that taken care of. I did edit out about 4 minutes worth of content because when I got that first one installed and thought I had a lot of issues with it and it didn't fit quite right, I was highlighting all the issues I was having, and I took all that out because once I figured out I screwed it up and I put the right one on, everything worked out really slick, and it lines up and installs real good. So Makers had a top-notch product, and I was kind of questioning that at first, but it was all my fault. So I took all that out of there. I didn't want to give anybody the wrong idea, and definitely it turned out really great. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Well, back for another video here, another unboxing. This just showed up a couple days ago. I had to wait for the weekend really to spend time on it, so I haven't opened it yet. Some of you, if you've watched my other videos, you might know what I've been waiting on, and it's finally arrived. So let's open it up and take a look. So I did the first part to this video a couple months ago, I think, and I explained then that it was only part of my order, and this is a brand new part that Maker's Garage has been working on. And see right off the bat, it's always good packaging. And looks like everything showed up in one piece. Let's look through this stuff. Alright, this will be the instructions right here. And I'll get all this tape opened up and we'll be right back. Alright, so I took my time, make sure I don't put any scratches on this stuff getting it opened up. And got the hardware kit here. Let's get that opened up. Alright, got our instructions here. And if you've got anything from Makers before, you'll know Jason sets up some pretty nice instructions. All right, so I'll let you guys take a pass down and look. You can see the grain, the texture there. To me, looks just like obviously the small parts I've already received. I'm not seeing any scratches or defects, so all that looks good. One end you can see is more straight with the side, and then the other end you got this little bump out here, so they are side specific. And we'll look at the instructions here. And also, just like the little rear quarter spats, it came with a drill bit the size you need. Came with 17 screws for one side, 17 for another, and one extra. Instructions are just like before. We're going to use some tape to hold it in place, get everything aligned, make some marks through the screw holes to the bottom, drill our holes, get it installed. We've got to get the cover off the car. We're in full Halloween mode, getting a bunch of painting and stuff going on, so we had the car covered up. But I'm in the middle of another video where you're going to see I am having a good amount of trouble with what was supposed to be a very easy project, so I won't go through that right now, but more to come. We all know usually never anything works out the way you expect it to with these things, and I still haven't figured out the issue yet, but I'm working on it. Okay, first step, I'm going to get some tape started on the bottom side, the front edge, and get me a little edge of the tape folded over on itself, so it'll be easy to pull this on and off the car to reposition, help hold everything in place. I got 4 big strips of painter's tape, and also being careful not to get the finished side on the edge here scratched on anything as I'm laying it on the bench and getting it laid out. Next, we're going to put one long strip on the bottom side of the ground effects of the car, so that we'll have something to put our ink marks on to mark our holes. All right, we got our tape along the bottom here. All right, here's a little update. I've been aligning this for a while now, quite a few times, trying to make sure the recessed is staying consistent from one end to another, and trying to get the ends lined up the same at both ends. I'm gonna get ready to start pre-drilling all the rest of the holes. So I'll get the tape off and get some better light and let everybody see the finished result. Okay, I got all my holes marked and drilled. Now, if you follow the channel or you've seen my car at all, you'll know a couple years ago when the front ABS splitter came out from Maker's Garage, I gave my own little flair to it with the orangish red pinstripe, kind of tie in with my interior and some other lettering on the car. Well, we're gonna carry that theme along on these new side splitters, and I know it's not for everybody, and I might end up taking it off if it isn't quite what I want, but so far my initial impression is I'm gonna like it. It's been lousy weather for the last few days, so I haven't been able to get the car out and really see it in the daylight. But I got one on the car, and then once I realized I liked it, I decided to put the pinstripe on this before I install it. It makes it a lot easier to get everything lined up and installed just right. So yeah, pretty excited. And a little update here. I've got the passenger side installed and had a little bit of trouble getting it installed. We keep it real here, so I'm gonna admit my mistakes. Although I didn't find it on my own, somebody, or actually a few people, let me know once they saw a few of my photos I put on Instagram as I was working through this project. So time to fix a few mistakes.